So let's VI into it and see VI into httpd.com. All right. This is the configuration file. Now, the idea is not for us to come here and begin to learn configuration file. No. I'm just telling you that this is the configuration. All right. You see that most of the configuration file is not so hard to edit because it explains itself. It tells you this is this, this is this. If you want to do this, this is what to do. You read everything and they are all comments. All right. So the first place here is telling you that this file is in that directory, right? So let's go. And then that it will be listening, but this protocol will be listening through port 80, which is the regular. If you wanted to change it from the default port 80 to something else, this is where to come. All right. And then include configuration module. Part of the configuration. But again, one more time, there is nothing actually for me to change here. I want to keep everything as it is, default state. Again, if you wanted to change something, if you are some expert who knows what you really want and you want to change something, this is the place to change. But for our case, we are not changing anything. So we'll just escape and then we'll quit. We'll start save. All right. So incidentally, there was nothing to do there for this lecture. So having completed that step of editing or modifying the configuration file, what's the next thing you want to do?
Start it.
We enable.
We restart the service.
Start it first.
We start first. So how do you start the service? System, CTL,
Start. Restart.
What's the name of it?
Let's check the status before you restart.
Okay. System CTL status of HTTPD. HTTPD is disabled. It's not active.
Okay.
All right. Good. So active, inactive.
We have to enable.
Then yeah. So just to confirm, I told you to remind me to do that. All right. So let's quickly restart the service.
Can you say start or you have to be restart?
Both of them work.
Okay.
Anyhow. So start HTTPD, and then if you now do status, it's changed from dead to active. All right. So you want to enable so that next time you start the system, although we don't really need it here because our server is going on, but it's a good practice to
System enable.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So our service is fine now. So we should be able to browse now. So let's go and see if our HTTPD is working. In other words, if our Linux server is now also our web server, and then we're not able to use it. All right, so we go to share, we go to my browser. All right, can you see my browser now?
Yes.
Let's refresh. Awesome. So our page is what? We have converted our Linux server to web server.
Wow.
This is the test page. You can see this, if you remember, you can see this test page. This page is used to test the proper operation of the HTTP server after it has been installed. If you can read this page, it means that your HTTP server is now installed and working. Okay, let me mute the person himself.
I said, how do you change from the IP address to be able to name the HTTP?
So put a domain name here, that way.
Right, correct.
Sorry, sir, you say it's called what?
Route 53 and GoDaddy.
Not GoDaddy, Route 53. This service is called Route 53 in AWS. We'll be doing it in AWS.
Route 53.
All right. So now, what we want to do now is let us change this. This is the default page that tells you your stuff is working, right? Let us change this default page. Let's put something, even if it's a simple HTML file to say, welcome to class or hello world. Let's go and change something. All right. Let's go there. Let's go back to our lab.
Configuration file.
Yeah. Okay. You can see that, right? So to do that, because this is to change our default web page, the directory where our default web page is saved is cd var. For the first time, we are going to a different directory. /var. All right. And then when you get into var ls-la, you are going to see a directory called ... This is the directory for web pages. You see cd ... and then what do we have in there? ls-la. You see HTML. You know what we want to do? So we say cd HTML. And then when we get here, what do we have? ls-l. Nothing. Now let us create our default home page. So the home page is the first page of your website that your browser will fetch. And the default name, one of the most common default name for your home page is index. In this case, it's an HTML file. So we'll call it .html. I think I'm too fast for some people. If you are doing cloud, this one will become clearer here. But basically, I'm saying that there have to be at least one page in your website. And the name of that, the first page on your website is index.html. That's the spelling. Okay, let us put something here. So maybe with VI, or we just do echo or something. We just do VI since today's for VI. Okay. So let's put anything. HTML is not your work. There are web page developers, UI, user interface, user experience experts that would do all of this and come up with beautiful web pages. But you are just an engineer and just want to show them that your web server is working. Web department, you cannot have it and go and put your web pages. So let's just put anything. This is only okay. Let's just say hello world.
Welcome to our page.
Okay, welcome to. All right, you are done with that. Escape, leave, quit, back, and that is it. That is it. You have changed your default web. All right. So let us go and see if that. This is just a file. I don't need to configure anything. Let's go and see if that works. So let's share. Then go to our browser. It's our browser. Okay. All right. So this is our browser, right? So we fetched this one because we didn't have anything. Now that we have something, let's refresh it. Awesome. So welcome to our page. So with this test, you can now, you are only a solutions architect. So you have architected the infrastructure, in this case, the server that will host the website. So tell the department that their server is ready and they will take over from it. All right. So this is how to install a service. You have just installed and tested our website.
So is this how people build website?
This is how the engineer behind the server prepares the server for website. This is not the building of website. Did you get that?
I did. It's like bringing all the infrastructures together.
Yes. So this is how the infrastructure that hosts website is built. At least part of this test, part of the many steps, maybe not everything. But any other question?
But this
static website, like
this, what
is it called? This structure, is it called like a static website where it can go from page to page? It just gives you one page saying yes, the infrastructure.
It could be used to host static or even dynamic website.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Akin,
yeah.
Is this part of DevOps or is just Linux?
No, this is not part of DevOps. This is Linux.
Okay.
But once you know this ones, DevOps becomes so easy. Because we have to agree.
Okay.
This Linux.
Okay. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you just did now, does it mean that we can link up our Git? That when we are, if we are writing a code, automatically it updates through this server, and clients can see the end product immediately.
No. This is not a version control system. This is a different way of this HTTP. But you can install your version control system. For example, JIT. The same way. You install JIT and then you configure, the same process of installation, but it's a different service. That one is a different service.